bet she gives great helmet.
Yep.
Oh, refills. They won't let me get fucking refills on this. What the fuck?
Is that about your pain meds?
Yeah.
Yeah, you crazy. This is not enough. Back of the line. I will be right back.
Sounds good.
Good.
Oh.
I can do it too. How you doing? Doing all right?
No.
Have you tried stretching?
Yeah, I've been stretching.
Good.
I just took some ibuprofen. I'm gonna take another one of my muscle relaxers at around 11.
I'm gonna be relaxed.
Well, I already took one and it's like fucking not doing anything, so.
Well, muscle relaxer isn't a pain relief. It just helps.
No, it's
pain relief.
just, yeah, that's why I'm stretching and stuff to help the muscles. Because supposedly, according to the doc, she doesn't think it's a herniated disc or bulging disc or whatever. She just thinks it's a muscle spasm.
Yeah, those are the worst. They take like
Yeah.
5 to 7 days to go away.
We're getting old.
Yeah. All because bending over, sitting down my little fucking 5-pound dog.
Yeah.
You gotta bend over easier next time.
The damn dogs.
Remember who has the power.
Yeah, little dog. Giving her pain meds, giving her some smooches, and it's like, okay, we're gonna have a good day, and then bent down, then honest and instant regret. It's like, oh, okay, we're not gonna have a good day. Actually, hasn't been too bad today. Besides this.
Laughing at my stick thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. But the lab was cool about it too, which was definitely eases my stress. Because I'm gonna be out tomorrow too.
Hell yeah.
And I gave them the note, and the lead was like, "Yeah, bro, fucking go get some rest. Take your time. This place ain't going nowhere." And it's like, "Oh, bless you."
Yeah, my work's pretty chill about the notes, so I don't stress going to the doctor unless I'm like worried. So when I tweaked my back, I just laid on the couch with like heat and ice, and
Yeah.
just freaking laid there.
Doc told me to ice it for the first couple of days and then heat after 48 hours.
Mm-hmm. 48 hours, nice. Yeah, I went to work like after 24 hours, just lying there. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm still a little stiff, but I'm okay. But,
Yeah, I hope I wake up tomorrow and it's. I can deal with stiffness, but the sharp pains, I'll piss on that.
yeah, this shit sucks.
You okay? What happened?
I tweaked my back this morning, setting down my dog after giving her medications, and like for a good like 30 minutes, like I couldn't even stand or walk.
Oh.
So I took some ibuprofen, pretty much rolled into my truck, and then went to work.
You're crazy.
And then I was there for a couple hours, and it came to the point where I'm like, I can't deal with this pain anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I even like one of my coworkers had like icy hot, and I put icy hot on, and it didn't fucking do a thing. So I went to prompt care, and one of the docs prescribed me some muscle relaxers, and I took some when I got home, and I laid on an ice pack for the last couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling a little better.
Somewhat. I mean, when I stood up after laying on the ice pack, the ibuprofen definitely wearing off. So I just took another round of ibuprofen. But it's definitely, the pain's not as bad as it was this morning. Oh my god, I thought I fucking crippled myself this morning.
Oh fuck no.
'Cause it fucking hurt.
Fuck.
Perks of getting old, you know.
Mm.
Like how did people do it back then, you know, like
They
fucking
usually
Viking
died.
days and shit. It's just like no wonder the Viking fools wanted to die in battle, because dying to this shit sucks.
Yeah. They pretty much just died before they got to that point.
They stayed active, so they never had to worry about their body just falling apart on them.
That's also
True.
true. So I had my papa, and it only took him like 2 weeks to.
Papa.
And
Oh, papa.
Pappy?
Paps.
I want to be like that snake,
Bruh.
bro. How can I want to replace my shit with fucking robotic.
Sign me up.
The blessed machine.
eyes for sure. I'm getting fucking sick of my eyes.
Nah.
Need some fucking
Come on.
8K lens fucking eyesight.
The moment I knew my flesh was a prison, I craved the certainty of steel.
Damn.
Let me out!
He's in fucking timeout right now.
No, let me out!
He's in fucking timeout and he hates it, so that's why you'll probably keep hearing him huff in the background.
This house is a prison!
What? What?
Oh, hi, kids. How are you doing?
Oh, hey, what up?
Hey, what up?
God?
Hey, Mr. Rogers.
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
No.
Oh, yeah.
My neighborhood had a terrible day.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
It really sounds like a you problem, if you ask me.
It is.
I
Oh!
didn't ask.
No, skill issue. Yeah, for sure.
Life skill. Rolled a 1. Anyway, on that note, on the roll of a 1, last time on Dragon Ball Z, are you okay? Everything okay, Matt?
He's
You're
dead.
connected through your phone.
Yeah, I had to go through the phone. I'm still waiting for updates. So, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with my computer. It's on, like, the stupidest, like, update cycle. And it's like, I just wanted to jump in. So, it's whatevs. I'm gonna figure it out.
Ask your ISP for some more RAM.
Chris, this is
I downloaded some, and I think that was the problem. It was fine until I did that.
No, you need it like fresh. You gotta like support will give it to you right off the factory.
download freshram.com.
Factory data line.
God damn, I didn't even ask about that. I'm gonna have to do that again. Alright, thanks. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah, you got stale RAM. That's the problem.
Yeah. You need to visit digitalrammies.com.
Digital Rammies.
I'm not going anywhere near that.
Hang on a second. This sounds like you're setting me up.
Well, it's shit you're saying, Shane.
You're saying some weird shit.
Calling hiccups hickers, bro. I don't know about that.
Bro, that's right.
What?
Never in the history of time.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I think I missed some of that lore. What happened?
Yeah, you missed it. I'm not gonna explain it though. That's Shane's story to tell.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
I'm gonna make Shane do it.
I call it hickers because when I talked to my little, when she was 2 years old, I was like, "Oh, you got the hickers."
Maybe.
That doesn't like help your case. I don't think. It sounds like you're trying to normalize racist tendencies in there. You know? Well, Uncle Shane said hickers, and that's okay. So
So the
this
clerk
word is
too.
okay too.
Again. The guy bringing back Porch Monkey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's Randall.
Yeah,
Oh,
Randall.
Yeah. Randall,
Like,
he's bringing back Porch Monkey. We're bringing it back.
bringing it back. No, Nana used to call me that all the time. I wasn't racist.
Well, Nana did used to say, I'm not gonna finish that one.
Yeah, so
talking about
digitalrammies.com is for sale for $13.
Might be worth it though.
What a fucking
For the
Watch
bid.
on the domain of digitalrammies.com.
commit for
There's
the
gold
bit.
right there. You could be sitting on gold. Squatting, I mean.
Perhaps. All right, last time on Dragon Ball Z, it was a musical night, rather an 8-hour binge of a show for one of our friends, a person of hard stature, and he played drastically. He played very, very intuitively as well. He performed with magnanimity, sorry, but also commanded a presence that was what was looked for, what Yoko Uno was seeking. Some of his more vivacious, I don't want to say vivacious, not the right word. Some of his more stellar performances didn't really land as many people as he wanted, but he saw that the passion he carried for his music flew into this crowd, essentially gathering more and more, and then ending at a night full of patrons. As he finished that, other people were doing other things too, such as making issues or solving them in different circumstances. Such as when Jeva and Edmund decided to go to a place that Edmund's never been to before. He's trying to go to the courtyard. The courtyard is a nice little town center square that's sit between massive conglomerate apartment buildings. Now, as they approached, they were asked a simple question on if they had a pass. The question of the pass was pressured, we'll call it. As a pressure was put on, they equally pushed back ultimately revealing that one of the mafia families has a dragon idling right above your guys' heads. Some many stories above your head, realistically, but it was enough to bode questions as far as next steps they were to take in this interaction. They met the mafia's daughter, Alondra, and made a deal for some diamond dust. 3 favors for 3 uses of diamond dust. Some may consider this a steep cost, others not so much with what the spell can give. Nevertheless, the barter was waged and found okay to Jeva. And they returned to their friend, the performing bard. Hard at work, hard at projecting his voice, hard at demanding the attention he so literally earned. Never disheveled by the ebbs and flow of gathering of the crowd, knowing his performances were stellar and only getting 15, 20 people would have put the lesser performer at odds. But he is not one of those lesser performers. He is here to show his worth, to be and is now a beetle. And that's where we pick up. You guys had an arduous day of triumphs of various sorts, and you return to your abode. You find yourselves in the abode right now. All resting, cuddly, nice and tight. Edmund and Hard sleeping in bed together. Who's the little spoon? Who's the big spoon?
Well, I feel like this would be more of like a jetpack situation where Hard
Yeah.
is my jetpack. So
Yeah, I'm the jetpack.
Okay. Checks out. And they awoke to a knocking on the door where they were given They were awoken for the morning for the day to start. They know that they have a jumping contest to do today. And right now, as a player, I'm letting you guys all know I need you to finalize your spell sheets so I can update the spell sheets. But if there's no changes, fantastic.
Okay, I'm gonna change up some spells.
I also did have a question. The spell that I wanted the oils and the incense for no longer exists.
Oh, well, that sucks.
You what?
Damn. That sucks.
Fucking Wizard of the Coast fucking nerfed. So is the
like,
question...
Like Chris have anything fucking nice, they're like, fuck this guy, dude. Like, right up the butt.
Like, in particular,
Right up.
there were no other spells removed. It was just that one. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Why did they remove the spell? Was it just not usable?
I have no idea. I'll Google it and see. But why?
You can just send me the spell. Just link the spell on the 5e resource page real quick.
Okay, let me pull it up.
Worst comes to worst is you can still have the spell, and I can just have to manually create it. Or, well, excuse me. Worst comes to worst is it's just not available at all. But best case scenario is if it's not in there, then it would be in the fact that I would just make the spell, copy paste it, and just make a managed spell that you have to add as a manual spell.
Yeah, no worries. I can always just have it on the side and expel a spell slot when I use it, and make sure not to prepare.
Oh, this is the one that you fucking did to the fucking...
No, I haven't cast this yet. I want to. This was... This is a long game I'm playing.
Okay, I think my spells are good.
Was...
I think I'm fine too.
Well, homebrew wasn't turned off because Critical Role's there, so I'm confused. Because that was the only thing that
Is this a
Google's...
critical role spell?
No, it's not a Critical Role spell, but Critical Role is considered homebrew still. So I was
It's
just...
from the Book of Eventides, and then the Book of Eventides probably not updated to the new stuff.
Yeah, but it was here. Like, it was here a week ago.
Okay, so you must make a DC.
It's a fucked up spell, but a lot can go wrong, so...
Okay, I mean, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Is this something you're planning on using today?
No. So we're okay for today. Sorry about that.
And it's a distant foe that you got to see, I'm assuming. It's not something you can just say.
No, it's kind of like the what you call it, the shadow from Game of Thrones, where I just need to know who they are and say their name, and it will go and find them. And if it doesn't, it'll come back telling me it couldn't find them because of
You got
X.
the Death Note spell? That's cool.
Kinda. Or I used to. I don't have a particular target now because I don't have a name yet. So when I find out the name, I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. Nevertheless, we'll figure that out down the road. You guys wake up in the morning refreshed and ready to go. Does anybody want to state what's going through their player's head at the moment? Not the player's head, excuse me, their character's head at the moment.
I fucking hate it here. This place sucks. I'm hungry. I cast Good Berry. I give everyone a couple good berries. By a couple, I mean 2 each. Yeah, so a couple. Okay. Quick maths.
Okay. Jeva hands out the morning berries.
As my going through my head, my damn near defeat, it goes back to thinking of the leader of the Red Wizards of Thay and how he would have been disappointed that I wasn't as all powerful as I thought. So just about that.
Okay. And X so hard you guys want to share? If not, it's perfectly acceptable too.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm alright as well.
Okay.
You're still just reflecting on the previous day's marathon performance.
Gotcha. How is your throat? How's your vocal cords? Is it feeling pretty good? 8-hour jam sesh?
A little strained for sure, but nothing too bad. Nothing a little saltwater gargle can't fix.
Okay. I will say that you have. Excuse me. I will say that. What was I gonna say? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me double check my notes.
Oh god.
You performed that whole thing on your pan flute, right?
The ocarina, yeah.
Ocarina. Okay. Cool. All right. So with the practice you had yesterday, you have advantage on performance checks for today.
Sick.
Nevertheless, you guys awake this morning. You guys fresh. You guys eat your berries. Do you eat something else? Berries and water, call it good.
Yeah, I still had some water from the previous day, so I'm not gonna spend a spell slot on that today.
Everybody else, you guys eating breakfast at lunch?
No, just good berries sound good.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I assume you guys leave the room. Are you doing anything else?
Edmund looks a little more broodier than usual, but it's gonna look like how we look in Spider-Man 3 when we have Venom in us. It's gonna be kind of broody like that.
Okay.
A dark
Alright.
shadow a little bit is cast. Go ahead.
I said hell yeah. Sorry.
No problem. As you guys are sitting there, sitting around, trying to plan out what the next steps are, Hard, you do know that you are set to meet the Beatles for a jam session practice, as you will call it, at Law's Law. In addition, Jeva, I'm really not sure what you have planned for today. I know ANX is wanting to talk to the vampire dude, Dosferatu. Sorry guys, I've been sick all week, so my brain's catching up. But nevertheless, as we continue on through here, you guys get met with a large racking on your door, a heavy knock, knock, knock. Now, it's the sound of the knock is originating from a little bit lower on the door than like a normal human would hit. You awake? Hey, you guys awake? Can't keep me leaving here all day. I've been here already 30 minutes. I was first one to show up. I got my friends here, and I want to meet you guys. The goblin baby missteppers, jumper things. Come out here. Hello? He keeps knocking on your door. Are you awake?
I say
Guys,
let's keep ignoring him. Let's just ignore him. It's fine. He'll go away soon.
Is that what you say?
Yes, that is what I say.
Okay.
Why can I not move my character?
Oh, it's because I have you in cutscene mode. I apologize. There you go. Edmund mentions that, and the guy's still sitting there. Hey, guys, hello. You hear him whispering to a couple people on either side of the door. I think they're still asleep. Let me knock louder. Hello. And he just starts like banging on your door with something that sounds like metal.
I'm gonna throw open the door in a very aggressive way and just stand there in the dark with my golden eyes looking at him.
As you open the door, you see a very stout goblin. He's very built. His muscles are kind of rippling from his flesh. Nevertheless, you see he's tattered with what seems to be like a goblin mask tattoo going down the left arm. On his head besets what seems to be a makeshift rustic crown, held together by screws, bolts, and different plates of metal, all fashioned with spikes at the very top to look like a crown. Oh, well, hey. I guess you were awake. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm the Goblin King. I'm here to watch today's games. And I hear you got a little sprite little fellow. And you see him go to make a step as if he's trying to walk in.
Whoa.
I'm gonna step in front.
Okay. Make a acrobatics check.
Fucking acrobatics. Just to step in front of him?
Yes, make an acrobatics check.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
So you step in front of him, stature up, stopping his movement in, and as he goes to step inward, you see his placement of his step is right between your legs. As you go to step, you see him kind of go, "Oh, watch out!" And he bends down and he rolls underneath your legs and he lands up inside the room. Hey there, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to almost run into you there. That was quite spry of me. I apologize. I just wanted to get in here real quick, say hi to The presumed contestant for today. Where's the small little fellow with his head so far forward? I mean, hair, not head, unless his head is far forward. Where are you at?
Is he in the room?
He's in the room.
You said it in his voice. That was funny.
I did.
I'm gonna walk towards him and just not aggressively, very gently, put my hand in the middle of his chest and start walking him out the door.
Well, there. Hey, what you got? What are you trying to do?
Well, he tried to stop you from entering, and you still snuck past him, and so I'm pushing you out, and you can continue to talk. We won't shut the door in your face, but you are going to step out.
This is my house. Why do I have to leave?
Is this his house or our room?
I mean, is that what you say, or are you asking me?
No, I'm asking you.
So out of character, you do know the goblins own the motel.
Mhm.
In character, you have a deal with the mercenary guild you guys are a part of. Have a room here. In relations to like the ownership, it's kind of like the best way to explain it would be if the owners of a hotel want to kick you out, they can because they own the hotel. And that's kind of what this guy is. He's the owner. He's a goblin king. And he's not really, doing anything. I guess the best way to say is giving a violent rhetoric or anything. He's just more curious. His natural goblin curiosity. His eyes haven't left hard, even though you're pushing him and he's talking to you. His voice and his head's turned towards you, but his eyes are trained on hard. And nevertheless, he does give you a little bit or allows you to push him a little bit. But he's like, whoa, like, please don't touch the Goblin King. Only the Gobliness, the Queen can touch my pectoral muscles. They're very fit. I made them fit. She likes them tight. I like them tight. She's very tight.
Okay. Too much information.
Was that too much?
A little bit. Hard, did you want to talk to this guy?
I mean, he may not need to talk to me, but I kind of want to talk to him.
About what?
Just about you. I'm just kind of wondering what happened, like what caused this whole jumping thing, because it's not something that really drives us goblins. We like gold, we like Stevie, we like getting some of the sucker of things, we like to say. But in relations to this kind of just propped up out of the blue. And then lo and behold, I got a petition come across my desk about a goblin kid that died. And now I owe one of the goblin parents like 2 silver pieces. It's not really a big deal. I mean, they can just fucking have another kid. It's all right. But like, we're just kind of curious on how this became such a big this. And he looks up and he kind of points outside. Anax, as you're sitting there at the door, you're looking outside and you see there is a massive gathering of goblins outside. You guys see banners laying across the giant Motel Gomo sign. You see vendors have propped out outside the goblin fences. You see just sorcerers. You see all sorts of goblins. You see well-fitted goblins. Some people that are masked for war. You see wizards casting spells. You see a couple other goblins going around behind other goblins and just picking their little knapsack and stealing the 2 coppers and a rotted potato out of their bag. You see everything. It doesn't really make sense. Usually I have my manpower required to deal with things down in the bile pits. People don't like it there, but let me tell you, we get some we'll just say one person's trash is another person's treasure, and there's a lot of trash down there. If you think that's trash, all this is trash, nah, you guys are in Clean City. But anyway, I just kind of want to know what drove this idea. Was it spur of the moment? Was it something that drove you? Is there something else going on that caused the death of the child? Just surveillance questions.
Didn't Augusta Wind kill him? Is that a character? Is that a character?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
I know,
Matt
I know,
killed
Matt did.
Just-
But like, they
No.
they took it
That
as
was-
Augusta Wind, right?
No, listen. Wizards don't control nature. That's a druid thing. So, like, wind is more of Java's thing. So, I think Java did.
He's saying out of character, Matt. Drop it for 2 seconds.
No.
the-
I refuse.
Fucking doubling down like me.
So they thought it was Augusta Wind. The kids thought it was Augusta Wind originally. In actuality, it was Edmund casting a spell, and pointing fingers. It was Jeva because wizards don't deal with nature magic. But in the
You know
grand
what?
gratuity of everything, the Goblin King's just trying to figure out what's what. Because now all of his manpower for the bile pits are here watching the goblin jump game of these kids and hard. And he wants to know why. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, I didn't do anything. You just want to know how this all started? I'm confused. Are you a cop?
No, I'm a king.
King.
I cop a feel. And you see him slowly raise his hand up to Jeva.
Oh.
Nah, I won't do that. Sorry, I was just
I
joking. It
would-
was a joke. It was a joke, guys. Us goblins have senses of funniness too.
Do it. Do it.
Is that a bet?
Do it.
Hey, little lady. I respect boundaries in space. Your friend here is saying to do it. I think you should fuck him up. And he's pointing at Adak. He's talking to you, Jeva.
I know. She's thinking. I'm thinking. She doesn't think this hard. I'm thinking.
Anyway,
Okay.
he slowly
Thank
starts
you.
making his way a little left. Do you really not have any idea what's going on? How big of a clamor this has created? Did you not have any intention of this? What is this anarchy?
I didn't do this.
You accepted their challenge. You don't
Yeah.
just challenge a goblin child. They won't leave you alone.
You're right. We
become
didn't
obsessive.
challenge them. They challenged us.
And you accepted.
I didn't do shit.
It was a friendly.
Hang on,
There's a
and then fate intervened and took care of that. So do you think it's a good idea to be talking to us right now? Maybe
Fate intervened? And he points out the door. Yes, it did. It took all my workers. We have literally only 10 goblins down in the metropolis of the shit pits. Literally the shit pits of the bio pits. That is the worst of the worst.
Well, if you only have 10 workers, that just sounds like you're not a very good king if you can't delegate properly.
I delegated. They're just too hyped up. They want to see people jump. It makes no sense. I'm
Yeah,
trying
let
to
them
tell
let off
them
some
to
steam.
jump. Listen, just tell them to jump. It will raise the morale. They'll freaking love it. And then we'll be on our way.
He looks down. None of you guys have ever been related to a goblin, I can tell.
Just a
Looks
mind
like-
goblin.
A mind goblin?
Oh no.
I know it's coming. I heard it.
No, it's okay.
Okay. A mind goblin.
Why'd you
Okay.
sound
Well,
sad?
he looks up. It looks like I gotta go try to figure something out then. Yeah. So, lady, did you figure out? Can I cop a feel on his bed or not? Or you gonna kick his ass? I'd rather see the latter. ANX is known for his prowess, but talk of the churches, he's a chicken shit. And that's not me saying it. That's just coming from Paylor's aides. Pierce's aides. He's the little peepees. That's what they're saying.
Chicken shit, huh?
What's up?
Chicken shit, huh?
Who's chicken shit? Is that what you say to him?
Yeah.
Oh no! Trust me, my prowess in battle is worthy of this crown. In fact, I had to fight the 5 other kings right before I took the crown. There was many kings. Now there's only one crown. It's kind of fashion of all the different kings. You see this one here? This was for Goblo. Goblo was he blew a bunch of goblins for his crown. We don't talk about him. He's ashamed of the goblins. But anyway, then you have this one.
My God.
I was actually talking about me.
Oh. Well, I mean, you know what they say, if the shoe fits, don't put your foot in it.
He's gonna put
That's why I
his
don't wear
foot in
shoes.
something
I
here in a
don't
minute.
think that's what they say, but okay. I feel like this conversation isn't going very far or very well. You should just leave, honestly.
Okay, I mean, should I just go back underneath your legs? But I still need that question. Can I cop the feel?
No.
Alright, at least I
If it
tried.
gets him to leave, just let him do it.
He just said all right. He's leaving. No, leave.
No, it sounds like he obviously wants to do it.
Edmund.
I mean,
leave
I'm a
us
goblin
alone.
king for a reason. It's not every day you get felt up by a king, am I right, guys?
No, Java gets felt up by a king every day. What are you talking about?
Thank the gods I don't get felt up by a king every day.
Exactly. So, like, well, you're gonna have this as your one opportunity, one shot, one chance, one opportunity. Do you capture it?
One.
Are your knees weak? Arms are heavy? Is there vomit on your sweater?
Not
You're
yet.
up.
Spaghetti?
You get one squeeze. One.
But on the surface, you look calm and ready to drop bombs.
He reaches his hands up. And nah, I'm joking. I got a nice tight goblin at home I ain't gonna touch. I was wondering if you would. Tells me a lot about the folks that stay here in the rooms. Anyway, Anak, so do you mind if I either just kind of roll out of here, kind of how I rolled in, or can I politely ask you to just over so I can get through?
When is the Battle of the Bands? Is it today?
Battle of Bands is tomorrow.
I got
one day
Yeah, I
before
gotta
Battle of
practice.
Yeah, you gotta practice.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna sidestep away from the door.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. By the way, I'm sorry that I went between your legs. I just saw a spry opening, and I kind of just went with it. I kind of didn't wear my armor today. I had this loosey-goosey. The goblin mail down there kind of protects me from all the asses and accurate. When I come up here, this fresh air, you breathe in deeply. Fills my lungs, and I have to move around. I have to let that air kind of dry out those wet parts in my armpits and my nether regions, you know? And so when I get the opportunity to kind of do something like that, I just kind of do it. And I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm sorry for going between your legs. But if you ever want to spar, well, we can do that. We can make a friendly rager. But anyway, I'm gonna go out here and try to figure out what's going on with all these goblins that are jumping. You are participating, right, Hard?
In the Battle of the Bands?
No, in the jump contest.
The jump contest? No, nobody invited me to this jump contest.
They thought you won the last one, so it was just kind of a given. Oh, fuck. Who's the main attraction, then?
Sounds like you are.
Oh, fuck, it's Peg Leg Bobby. Alright. Well, Bobby! Alright, Hands, please go cast a spell on him so he doesn't fall down to his death. No, why do you have a ladder, Bobby? And he just he disappears. What do you guys do?
Eat my good berry, and I'm gonna get ready to head out.
whatever this was, we should just not be a part of it. We should just leave. I feel like this is
Yeah,
just
agreed.
getting weird.
I think the less we're involved, the safer it is for everybody.
Okay, so you guys are leaving?
Yeah, that'd be nice. We'd like to.
So as you guys walk out of your room, you can move your characters out of there. As you guys start walking out of your room, you see a couple goblins turn their head as Harden makes presence. You see a couple whisper, "Oh, him. Yes, him. Over there. See, he's smaller than us, but he jumps further. I heard he murdered that child. Some voodoo." "Hey, mister, are you gonna jump?" "No." Are you gonna kill another child?"
I think they're talking to you. Deadman.
Talking to Jevil? Jevil did it. I don't know what you're talking about. This is not my problem.
Huh.
Do you stop or anything, or just keep walking your way through?
I'm just gonna keep walking.
I'm gonna keep walking, so I don't.
Okay. So you guys continue to walk, and you get to the entrance of the Gobo right here. As you guys make it to the entrance of the Gomo, where Hard's at, you guys are met with a couple different things. You see quite a myriad assortment of various characters and races are all standing out here in like the plaza between the Gomo and the actual like center stage where the jumping thing is being held at. You see the pavement has been refashioned with chalk white lines going across, indicating different distances and whatnot. You see, for some reason, a tombstone has been erected on where the other goblin fell and cracked their head open and died. Nevertheless, you see a couple more goblin kids doing some like weird like pelvic thrust flexes as they're trying to get ready to jump, doing some weird lunges. They're saying some weird language they're saying something in Goblin that just sounds like tongues, which would sound like Goblin if you don't understand Goblin. But if you do understand Goblin, all they're saying is, "I'm going to jump higher." And that's all they're saying. It's really nothing special. But it's motivating them. You see some of them trying to breathe deeply, chests rising and falling. "I am one with the wind," one says. That's really crazy. Nevertheless, as you look at this myriad of people on the further outside here, you see all these different shops. You see a town crier. They're yelling, "Heary, heary! Goblin jumping! Come see a goblin fall! They might crack their head open. We just had our first death yesterday! Come check it out for the measly price of..." "Hey, how much are we charging them?" "Oh, I didn't know we were charging them." "1 copper piece! Just 1 copper piece will get you front row seats!" Goblin comes out. "We're not charging anything at all." "Yeah, I'll get 1 copper for every 2 people." "Okay. 1 copper!" But beyond that, you see more shops. Some of these shops they're just very lean-to shops. They're not anything of note in relations to, I guess the best way to say, worth your while to peruse or wares. Much of it is just rotted fruit. Many of it is just cut out, like for instance, having a bite of apple and then cutting around about the bite you just like that's dried out for the last 2 hours and then recut around that to make it fresh again. Just really, really squabbled fruit. And some metal plates of assortment sizes. Nevertheless, you could continue on your way to your destination, which would be where?
I'm gonna be heading to Lost Law.
Okay. Is everybody going with him?
Does everybody else want to go to Law's Law first, or did anyone else have anything they wanted to take care of this morning?
Hey. No, can't think of anything.
All right. Well, we can. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just asking and he didn't say anything, so I just want to make sure. Make sure he's not dead yet.
He might be.
Perhaps.
Hmm.
Maybe.
You know what? I'm gonna pull back my hood.
Hmm?
I'm gonna put on my helmet. I'm gonna draw my axe. And I'm gonna walk out the door.
Okay, well that's interesting. That's an interesting approach of walking out the door. To what is your destination, fully clad in armor?
The church.
Okay.
I would like to follow him.
Okay, so you're going to the church then instead of Law's Law.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over to Hart after seeing that and be like, I like what's on his mind. I'm gonna make sure he's okay. Hey Edmund, you mind tagging along with Hart, making sure he's okay?
I mean, I don't mind. I think he is more than capable. Is that what you're implying? That Hart is not a capable person?
Oh, that's really kind of you to say.
He is probably the most capable person on our crew. That's why he's the first mate. However, we are wanted, and Warford or the keepers really did push our shit in. Not gonna lie.
Wait, if he's the greatest, shouldn't he be the captain?
I'm gonna turn around and.
The captain can't mate. That's where I come in.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
That's why I'm the first mate.
Gotcha. Tracked it.
Okay, well, I'm
You're
glad
just casually
everything.
saying this as you're walking through the goblins. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just saying, well, I'm glad this is all in agreement. All right, and I'm gonna follow Anax. Wherever he's going.
He's going to the church right across from Law's Law. All right, so give me a second here. All right, so Edmund and Hard, you can go right here, way north. And ANX and Jeva right here. Let me know if you need me to do it again.
Yeah, I can do it again.
Thank you.
I'm going to Laws. Sorry. Is that where we're heading now?
Yeah, you and Edmund are going to the law, and ANX and Jeva is going to Pillar's Church.
Yeah, they would.
Law's Law is where Edmonds is at already.
For the record, I'm completely surprised I got my character here. I don't know how I ended up at the right spot, but I ended up at the right spot.
I have faith.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. All right.
I'm capable.
I'm not saying you weren't.
That was Jeva.
Shut up! No, it wasn't.
Stop.
Stop.
Come on, Dad. Be nice.
He's picking on me again.
As you guys approach Law's Law, you hear a slight jamborous music coming from or exuding through the windows and the doors. The doors are thrown open to allow this to exude through it. And as you walk in, you see the Beatles have already started playing. They're up on the band. They're playing one of their most trademark song, "We All Live in a Rusted Submarine," and it's jamming. They've been playing for a good minute. You see the crowd or the patrons are more tuned into them, and their attention is wrought on the band themselves, with a few of them having small conversations. But as far as their performance, their presence, it is demanding. And as you walk in, the band stops, and almost as if it was a spell, the crowd kind of becomes a bit more unruly as the conversation picks up. There's no more music. The drinks are going. Everyone starts re-upping their drinks and holding their mug up. You see Law go around with a massive ass fucking cask of ale. He's not carrying a pitcher like he normally would. He's literally carrying almost a mini keg around, and he's just pouring it into people's cups. But beyond that, the most flamboyant person inside Law's Law is this golden locked mane person. As you come in, he kind of turns around and he kind of just nods to you with a curt smile. You see it's Dos Fratu. He's a patron of the bar today, and he's admiring the sound. He sees Hard, and he goes to reach for his pocket, and he starts pointing at his pocket. Huh? Eh? Is today the day?
It's tomorrow.
We can make it tomorrow if tomorrow's okay. You know what I'm talking about, right? And he kind of pulls out a vial. He points to it. Eh?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, your blood. You gonna give me some blood?
No, no, get the fuck out of here. No.
Nosferatu, no. Sorry.
He looks down.
Daddy, chill.
He looks back up and he slowly turns as is almost ashamed. What do you guys do? Edmund and Hard. Sorry.
I'm gonna look for the Beatles inside Law's Law.
Okay. They're up on stage. They were playing.
Oh, then I'm gonna go hang out with them.
Okay.
I want to talk to Ghost Ferratu about things and stuff. Don't worry about it. No one pay attention to what's happening over here, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get far away from that sick bug as I can.
No worries. The sick fuck is right next to the stage, pretty much. But
Yeah, well, I'll be on the other side.
Valid. He's gonna suck you by the end of this campaign, Andrew. And you
Better not.
And you're gonna like it, damn it.
No.
Edmund, are you gonna
Even
talk
if
to him
there's
at? Edmund, do you want to talk to him out here on like the floor? Or did you want to pull him over to your guys' cubby?
Well, I mean, does you make that sound really like, hey, you want to pull him into your cubby? I don't know if I want to do that. I'll invite him to say, hey, let's go have a moment of, like, privacy to talk about things. Make
In
it
your
less
cubby.
gay shit. God damn it, son of a bitch. In my cubby hole, yes. I want to
Hey,
talk
you have a toddler too. You know it's called a cubby. Get fucked.
Yes. Well, no. A cubby is where you hang.
Okay, your booth.
backpack.
How about that? Your booth.
Yes, I'll take booth. That sounds way less whatever you were making it just now.
No, it's more
Cubby
legal.
buddy.
The cubby buddy. You were cubby buddies. That's
Okay.
yes.
So you can go ahead and move over to your booth. Second, Nosferatu got lost.
I was gonna say I can't move. Do anything? I don't know.
Yeah, we're locked. There we go.
I
Okay.
apologize. That's the cutscene thing that I was trying to do. What I'm trying to do is get a couple like scenic grabs before the campaign, so I can just cut to like the scene itself. Because I want to use that cutscene mode a little bit more. Somebody died. Turbulus though.
Why is there a hypno frog in my room? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's our boy.
Yeah, it's Dilbert.
I know, but still.
So you walk in and you see two people that you've only met in passing. You saw Hard speak briefly underneath the stairway with Dilbert before he was found underneath the table in the next conversation with the plank of wood that he smuggled out. But he's here now, and across from him sits a violet-hued merwoman named Muriel. They're just having a curt talk about their recent mushroom trip that happened roughly a week ago. Actually, like 5 days ago, I think. 5 or 6 days ago. Nevertheless, you come in here. It is much more secluded, much more private. As you walk in, Dilbert looks over like, "Oh, are you, that, I guess you like books, is what they say? I mean, they say other things, but you like books too, right?"
Yes, I do like books. Yes.
"Oh, well, I've been working on this little notepad of mine. It's not really a book. It's not really a novel. It just has some of my different feelings that come from the various mushroom kingdom, or how do you say, kingdoms of delicacies, I like to say. If you want to read it over, put your nose in it." Muriel here says that she couldn't get you to look up from your book last time you were here, and any friend of the captain's friend of mine.
Oh my god, is this his trip journal? I mean,
This is his trip journal that has medicinal aspects. So when you get done reading it, it will take you 3 days to read it. You're gonna get a +1 to your medicine check.
yeah, I want to
Nice.
do it, so I'm gonna fucking do it. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
He hands it out. As he hands it out to you, it looks like almost those old like Walmart like 90-page little flip pads that little RNs have for taking notes and stuff. It looks like that, but it's all very muffled. It looked like it was once fully like submerged in water and then it came out. But as far as a legible reading of it, he has gone back over it with some sort of writing utensil and made it re-legible. But in relations to it, it's going to take you 3 days to read it. So just read it when you go to bed, and at the end of the 3rd day, you'll get a +1 to your medicine check. And then I'll put into the rotation for random lore drops, Trips of the Hypno Frog.
Oh yeah.
So little fun trips. That makes no sense because he's tripping, but it makes perfect sense at the same time. Nevertheless, Mario looks over. "I hope you don't mind. He was gone for a couple days and he just kind of shut up, and I didn't really know what to talk about except for, losing Shroomy and all of the other things and the new friends we made too. You and where's the other fellow, Aeonax?"
It's a good question. I didn't pay attention to where they were going, but not here. Somewhere else. They went somewhere else.
Oh,
Yeah.
are they gonna come back?
I mean, probably. That's a good question.
That's
Yeah, definitely. Probably. Yeah. We're gonna say yes for now.
Okay, that's good. Sauron never came back, and It got me a little bit worried. Oh, I saw him the other day, Dilbert says. He was, somewhere up in the high streets. He looked very posh. Hair slicked back. He had some sort of velvet coat on, too. He didn't really look like him, but he did at the same time. Does that make sense? I guess not.
It does make sense, but
Oh, okay.
it's just,
I thought I was just tripping here. Can you pinch me real quick?
sure. And I go, I'll pinch him. That's fine.
Okay, cool. I'm still here. I'm still grounded. Thank you. Anyway, would you like a mushroom?
No, thank you.
It'll expand your mind.
I'll just read your book. I think that'll do the same thing. Thank you.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, well, yes, nice to meet you, my friends. It is I, Dos Fratu. I don't think we have the pleasure of meeting. Did you tell them about me, Edmund? Oh, my wonderful Edmund. Did you tell them about me? How a wonderful guy I am.
He's gonna ask if he could have some of your blood. So if you're cool
Oh,
with that,
Edmund, thank
Just-
you. Well, since you
just-
mention it.
yeah, yeah.
Since
I
you
just
mention it.
figured we'll just take the weirdness out. He just wants your blood. He's got some rules about it, and basically he just won't force it from you. He's a little pushy though, and honestly, a little date rapey if you ask me. But like, if you want to let him, that's cool. I think he pays you. Do you pay them? You better pay them. You
I
pay
mean,
them, right?
we make a deal. We make a deal of sorts. I give you something, you give me something. I want your blood, and you want what? And that's kind of how it is. Some people want hugs. Some people want high fives. Some people want gold. Other people want rings. Some people wanted to die, and so I just sucked them for the blood. But anyway, that's a whole different ordeal. Some people just don't want to live on this plane of existence. Do you understand? I mean, have you guys ever been on another plane of existence? Have you ever been flying through the air? Not a care in the motion. Not a motion in the ocean. Just there. Oh, yes, I go there every night, Dilbert says. It's very fun. I actually take 3 different shrooms to achieve this effect. And the first shroom is very purple and it has green spots, kind of like my skin. It's awesome. It's awesome. Kind of like I'm eating a mini meat. And he stops and you just realize he's making a realization. Fuck! Have I been eating a mini me? And he starts spazzing. Do you do anything to stop him spazzing?
Well, he's a character, as you can tell.
Are you talking to Nosferatu or are you talking to Dilbert?
Dilbert, of course. So, well,
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, and he bought it up already, could I perhaps get some of your blood? I did drink this morning. You don't have to worry about me going vampire. It's more along the lines of I just get my supply for tomorrow. I mean, I have supply for tomorrow too, but you never want to get further ahead in your stores. You know what I'm saying? Huh? You want something, I got something. What do you want? Dilbert's looking around. I don't want to eat myself no more. Can you give me something else? I got some dead shrooms. You see Dilbert kind of immediately become relaxed. A dead shroom? Oh, yes, a dead shroom. You eat it, then it makes you feel like you're out-of-body experience, like you're dead. You see Dilbert kind of look up. He looks over at Muriel. Muriel shakes her head. Dilbert looks back over at Dosratu. Deal! Ah, yes, my friend, here's the mushrooms. And he pulls out these moldy mushrooms, and it has some mushrooms growing on top of mushrooms. He's like, you want to first pick out the mushrooms off the top, but it secretes these juices. Once you do, you lick those juices, and then you eat the mushroom for maximum effect. I do it sometimes when I'm out flying as a bat, and then I watch myself fly, and then I hit a wall, and it becomes very awkward, but it's very funny, because when I hit the wall, I just wait back up, and I go again. Ha ha! That sounds like fun. And you, kinda, would you mind me some of your blood? Not so sure. Okay. But perhaps another time we'll make a deal. Like I said, I'm not one of the I want to suck your blood vampires. I'm more of a can I please have some of your blood and or suck you? Thank you. Half a vampire. Okay, that sounded way more sexual than I intended. But anyway, nevertheless,
I don't think you're helping your case, so I would just. It's okay. Just say less. I know
Okay.
it's rich, but shh.
Edmund, I will say less. Could I get some of your blood, perhaps?
What do I get out of it again? I don't think you've ever clearly just explained what I get out of it.
Well, last time you got a nice, awesome dream of whatever you dreamed about. Which I don't really know. We didn't talk about your dream. Usually, I talk to people about their dreams if they wake up, and I didn't. How rude of me! How rude of me! I forget my manners. I'm so sorry. But this time we can make a new deal. You're awake. You are knowing. So what do you want to know? What would you like to have? Do you want coin? Do you want a hug? I'll give you a hug. Come here, my Edmund. He opens up his hands.
Oh, God, no.
Oh.
What I want is it's pretty straightforward. It's easy to explain, but I don't know if you can give it to me.
He looks around. Well, usually when someone says that, it kind of means one of two things, and I'm curious if it's perhaps a new third thing I'm hoping to hear. And what is that?
Hang on, I want to hear the other two first. What are the other two?
Endless sex, which doesn't make sense because you got to die at some time. And then if I grant that wish, or you find a way to grant that wish, you are just going to be some old shriveled peach-looking person at some point, and that's not going to be very fun, right? And the other one is, to be able to see the sun. I mean, we can go out in the sun. It doesn't really, overly hurt us, but I haven't seen the sun in fucking centuries. And nobody knows how to get outside of this fucking barrier above us. Hell, getting off the Leviathan's one thing, but getting outside of that fucking mucus barrier, not happening.
Okay, well, it is a new third thing, if those are the two things that you have only heard this entire time.
Yes, people like sex a lot. I don't understand.
Well, no, I think it's an easy wish. I think you seem like a cool guy. I just want unlimited power.
I mean, even my power is limited, so I can't really give you unlimited power. I mean, my deal is still up for grabs if you want that deal, and I mean, I'm sure that could help reach your end conclusion, but in relation to actual propriety of that power, it's determined on the individual's will and skill to do that.
So you can't give me unlimited power? I thought that's what you're promising me.
I can give you power. I can give you some power. And then it's like, power is a cumulative thing. Think of it like a math problem. You're very smart. 1 + 1 = 2. Okay? 2 + 2 = 4. Okay? Simple. Now 4 + 4 = 8. 8 + 8 = 16. 16 and 16 is 32. You get my drift? I give you that stepping stone, and then it slowly doubles and doubles and doubles until you become that figure of power you think of. So I can lead you on that path, but it's up to you to actually take it and walk it. Now, again, the power comes with limitations, which is essentially, you know what I want you to do. You know how I want you to abide. And I'm sure with your friends and everything, it's not going to be a big deal. But if you ever find yourself in a stranded cave in the 9th level of hell and have nobody to suck, and you have to act so ravishly, well, you may have to clear it with me first. Or if you don't, at least have a conversation with me after. But you're a smart fellow. I'm sure you catch my drift. Is that what you're talking about? You want that power. You want that stepping stone. You want to feel that magnanimity.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You guys hear this, right? He looks over at Muriel. Yeah? She says, uncertain about what she's really trying to hear. Oh, yeah, no, I heard. Hold on, wait a minute. And you see Dilbert pop one of these shrooms and starts already licking it, and he's eating a dead shroom. Yeah, no, I definitely heard it. And I'm going to watch it from a different perspective to have another point of view of it, because it's very important to have that imprint in your mind so you can back up your statements, especially make sure that you know who's in the right and who's in the wrong and when something does occur, right? Am I right, guys? Huh? And then you just see him freeze. Yeah, that's the dead shroom, guys. We lost him. He's somewhere. Just wave. He'll see you. He's waving to you, too. He looks over at you, Edmund. Well, and he breathes deeply. We'll come back. Hard. You walk up. You see the Beatles are kind of talking amongst themselves. You heard their music stop and them kind of wave you over, and you did step forward after having the brief encounter with Nosferatu, and you see Nosferatu carry Edmund, or excuse me, you see Edmund coax Nosferatu over to the booth to be a booth buddy, and as they walk over there, you kind of take up the conversation. Or rather, you come into the conversation. Yeah, no, guys, I told you, and it's John Lindenberg. I told you I had a feeling about this guy. He was small, but he had such presence, that aura he gave off with his performance that I heard. His name, too, it just goes hard. You get it? Oh, hi, Hard. As you approach. So, now that you're an official Beetle, we just gotta get you in here now, and we're gonna practice, but there's something you gotta do.
Oh?
Yes, well, I mean, to be a beetle, you kind of got to look like a beetle. So we made you this. And he hands you something. Well, I mean, it came from me, but the other guys helped create it. And then Uno kind of put a little pizzazz on it.
Okay. What is it?
And he hands you what seems to be his other side of his face that got shut off, the mask, the chitin.
Oh, okay, nice.
He's like, yeah, put it on, check it out.
I put it on.
All right, so what it does is, and you put it on, and you look around, and as you look around, you see sitting next to where Nosferatu was sitting is Yoko Uno. It is a mask of see invisibility.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, so, sometimes we have these people that crash our performances and we can't see them. They steal from our Patreons. Well, I figure at least you can use this and she can give you pizzazz. You can kind of just point them out in the crowd every once in a while, or at least, I don't know, call them out. Get the mob to turn on them. Figure a spell like that can only happen until they get hit, right? That's what I hear. They have to make some sort of think harder check. They have to really think that they don't forget what they're doing, or they're gonna lose it. I don't know, some wizard thing. I don't really fuck with spells. I deal with the axe. And he holds up a guitar.
That looks sick.
Ah, thank you. Anyway, when you put that mask on, it gives you the head of a beetle. I mean, it doesn't change your appearance or anything. It's just like a ball, like a face mask ball that you would have, kind of something like that. That would just cover the top part of your face with just one eyeball around the chin. But it kind of gives you that ambiance of a beetle, and it's your initiation present. We'll call it.
Oh, this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll get you how that works and what it does and all that stuff. All that stuff here later. But anyway, it's a nice little aesthetic feature for this aspect. But as you continue to, are you doing anything specific beyond this? Or if not, I'm gonna continue on to the next thing.
No. I'm good.
Okay. So they talk a little bit longer, going over with the basic stuff you would talk about, cadence, the musical drop, the various songs they have. In fact, one of them, the big beetle, opens up his shell and he procures what seems to be thin paper-looking notes, as if it's just musical notes for you to follow through. You see various songs on there. Let me see here. I had some songs. But he asks you to start playing, and they're going to try to pick up with you and get you into, like, play with your cadence and get accustomed to you, and then kind of rope you back around into their cadence. So it kind of work off of you to work off them type of situation. Is there any specific Beatles song that you would like? Like actual Beatles song, not in real life.
No, I'm not picky.
Okay. Give me a second, because I can't find what I was looking for my... All right. So there's going to start off with the very easy melodramatic and big time hit, Rustic Submarine. So the song you heard coming in, you already had a good cadence to it, and that's the song they're going to pick up for you. Uno kind of nods at you as you take stage with them. Are you still playing your pipes?
Yeah, just backing up in whatever role that I can see myself filling.
Okay. Go ahead and make a performance check. Remember, you have advantage.
So, oh man, I need it. 23.
Okay. So you start off with a nice, easy 23, which, in mundane terms, is still pretty ecstatic. It's rocking hard. You're pulling off like almost a Dave Grohl performance with the 23, but still, you notice transitions where you played a half a note too long, and it didn't throw off the rhythm. It didn't throw off the songs, the lyrics, anything of that. It's just something that you noted that could be better. In relations to how the masses, the patrons of the bar, take it, they're all starting to sing, some of them in muffled tones in relations to the repeated nature of the song and the repeated stanzas of the song. But as you continue on, you start coming to what you believe would be the end, and it is coming to the end. You start hearing the tones slowly deepening downwards, and ultimately it ends with an applause from the masses. Yoko Uno kind of just nods. It's a bit curt, but it's acknowledgement. It's not praise. It's not dishevelment. It's okay. It's mid. So, good job. They all look around. Well, guys, we've been at it for a couple hours. I know you just got here hard, but do you mind, like let's get something to drink real quick, and let's talk terms in relations to the outcome of what could be tomorrow? Like, are you planning on sticking around and being a Beatle forever? Like, are you trying to become permanent? Or are we just kind of, like, joining us to make ends meet?
Just kind of stick it around. I mean, until we could get out of this Leviathan, maybe, but probably not forever. I do have my own crew to travel with long term, but for now, I figure why not. And besides, I like winning, and you guys look like a bunch of winners.
Hey, ain't that right? We've won a couple. We run a couple different things depending on what you want to determine as to what winning is. But in relation to musical, we beat many out of the leagues. We got just a few individuals that are. We got a few individuals that are making it a bit hard in relations to being the number one. But it's not like in a rivalry sense. It's more along the lines that they're good performers. Like, for instance, we got Smashing Pumpkins. They just bring rotten pumpkins and smash them. And then we got the Imagine Dragons. They're wizards that put on an aura of dragons and imaginary. I don't understand. People love it. They go crazy about these fucking goddamn performances, and we're music with that. We are the winners. We create that music, and we make sure people know what music is, and that's why we're number one. Those other individuals, they do music too. Music is just sound, as they say, but you know, you don't have to like them anyway. You don't have to like every hearing. Like, you got their type of, it sounds like just screaming, and then you have our melodic, symphonic music. Anyway, I'm gonna order a round of drinks. You guys all want one? Can I get a keg? The big Beal says. Like the whole keg? Yeah, like the whole keg. We're gonna be here all day, right? I might as well get my buzz on early. Paul. What? I'm just thirsty. You asked. I answered. You see John just sighs. What about you, Hard? You want anything? I'll get it for you. You're part of the Beetle now. The expenses today are on Law. You see, it's part of his payment to us for performing all day. He gave us the area to perform, a live audience to test, as they will, and free food and drink. So if you want to get wasted, go ahead.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, I'll have something sweet then. I don't care what it is.
Something sweet. Okay. All right. Hey, Law. And you see Paul McScarab. Or excuse me, you see John Lindenberg make off the stage. Are you doing anything specific?
Nah, I'm just chilling, waiting for there to be a drink in my hand.
Okay. As you're sitting there, you see Ka over in the corner.
19.
What was that?
Sorry, I was hitting control so you talk to my wife at the same time.
No problem. So I was like 1990. What? I'm so confused. But you see Ka over in the corner, and he looks over at you. Ah, Ka has wares if you have Jeet, my friend. Well, if you don't want to have Jeet, Ka still has wares. Perhaps you want these wares? Or not. Just merely offering. You're talking to you, Art. I'm assuming you don't want nothing to do with it.
Oh, I'm shoot. The only thing I'm rich right now in is spirit, my friend. I do not have coins, so sadly I cannot peek at your wares or your Jeet.
All right. Perhaps your friends? Just tell your friends that Ka has Jeet if they have Jeet.
Hey guys, Ka has some Jeet. Or whatever.
Fuck is Jeet?
I don't know, man. He's got it, though. He's got it.
Yes. Thanks. If I need Jeet, I know where to go now. I'll tell Jeet.
Tell your friends.
Just don't make fun of my lips. Like, I can't say shit. Like, you say shit. Like, he points at his ass. The stuff that comes out. What?
You're selling shit?
No, it's not that.
Okay, don't tell anybody this. Forget this whole conversation happened.
No, like you have.
This is the conversation if you ignore the conversation.
He looks down. That's out of sight. All right. Anax and Jeva. You guys start walking up to the church. You see the many stalls that laid in the outside of the church with various healing tonics in quotations and holy water in quotations. As you walk up, you do see that mundane crowd of just beaten homeless people, ragtag, looking like almost Auschwitz survivor type of situation going on. And as they're sitting there, they're all braying to the church, like raising their arms up and just praying back down, all asking for people to, all like begging to be let into the church, to be saved, to be fed, to be clothed, like many of the people that have been entered as well as exited through those doors. As you walk in, you see one zealot come walking out. Doors open up as he opens up the doors. That was weirdly said. I'm so sorry. The doors are open as he comes walking up. Out. You see that he's dressed in with a massive flail that wraps around his body. It's in chain links and it's wrapped around his waist. And beset next to him is a excuse me. One second, I'm sorry.
Before we walk up, can I say something to Jebba?
Oh, go ahead.
I can't guarantee your safety.
Well, that's
I
fine.
can't guarantee myself safety either.
That's fine.
So if you choose to go with our other companions, this is mine to take, to purge his corruption from this church.
As soon as he says that, we're gonna dump some spells.
Oh,
Let's see. This part of the Leviathan is the ground stone.
The ground is, like disheveled stone. So imagine taking like a roadway and it's just getting uprooted by a bulldozer and then flattened by a roller. That's what this road is made out of.
Okay. Would you say Wall of Stone works here? I know you threw me a bone in the major. Okay, cool. We are not going to burn a Wall of Stone, but that means I'm not going to burn my 5th level spell slot at the moment. But we will burn a 4th. I'm going to give you aids. We're both going to get 15 to our maximum hit points. Those are not temp HP.
You said you're going to give him aids?
Yeah, the spell is aid, so I just make a joke.
I don't want AIDS. Please don't give me AIDS, please.
And then... oh, fuck. Do I want to spend both of those? I kind of... Oh, wait, hang on. What level spell is that?
What does aid do?
It gives us... because I'm casting it at 4th level. Actually, I'm going to cast it at 3rd level. We're going to need another 4th level spell slot. So 3rd level, it's going to give us 10 to our maximum hit points. It's not temp HP. So we gain the 10, and then we also increase our max HP to by 10 for 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah.
But that's only to ANX. He's only over next to ANX.
Yeah, my bad. So that's 3rd level. So sorry, it's 10, not 15, Tyler.
You're at 83 overall, Tyler.
thank you.
And then for 4th level, we're gonna cast 2 Freedom of Movements. So for the next hour, your movement is unaffected by difficult terrain and spells and other magical effects that reduce your speed. You cannot be paralyzed or restrained. Your swim speed is equal to your speed. In addition, you can spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from a non-magical restraint, such as monocles or a creature imposing the grappled condition. So that's pretty good. And then I think for myself, we're gonna cast the 2nd level Bark Skin, setting my AC to 17 when I'm not in wild shape. And on the way here, I would have definitely have ritual casted my Find Familiar. I have to expend a wild shape to do that. So we will actually put the familiar on Anax, and it will hide in his armor. There is a very particular reason for that.
Do you allow this? Do you allow all this, Anax? Before you before you keep going, I just want to make sure. Are you allowing all this?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking.
Okay.
What's the familiar though? What kind of animal?
Spider.
Are you okay with a spider? It can be something else. I will be asking this as I'm casting it.
Sure.
Okay, because it can be a lizard or
no
something.
Qualms. Yeah, I would actually do a lizard.
Okay. It'll be a western fence lizard, aka a blue belly.
Or not bite me.
Okay.
I'll bite it back.
Okay. So it will hide in your armor. Let's see. Is there anything else I have for you? How long does that one last? Up to an hour. Alright, man. So I definitely don't want to cast all of this stuff before we get there. I kind of want to cast it like right before we're about to get there. Does that make sense? So I don't waste too much time.
It's just a matter of, like I said, does ANX allow this? Because to me, it sounds like he told you this and he's just walking in. He's not waiting. So if ANX will allow like 3 minutes so you can cast all your spells before he walks in, then yeah.
Hey,
I know you're not
bust
stupid
through
to
the-
just go through it like that. And I just want
push through the crowd and fucking chop this fucking zealot's head off right then and there. No, I'm not gonna.
Not yet.
No, not yet, of course.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a fun one. We're gonna burn that 4th level spell slot, and we're gonna reach into my pouch and grab some of that diamond dust. And we're gonna sprinkle it over you, and your skin's gonna turn into stone. You are now immune to resistant and bludgeoning and piercing and slashing damage. Non-magical or magical. Say that?
I thought it was a damage reduction of 5.
Until the spell, I might have said immune by accident, but until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, resistance, sorry.
You're good.
I might have immune, that's different.
I might have said immunity. But that doesn't say magical or non-magical, I mean. So this is for both. But you have that for an hour or until I drop concentration on it. So don't talk for more than an hour, please. I think that's it. For now. And then I'm gonna wild shape into an owl and sit on his shoulder. Or actually, I'm gonna look at the... Oh, I don't have that. Alright, yeah, I'll be an owl on his shoulder, but I'll be black. And crow-like if you'll allow it. Raven-like. And just say, I got your back. Welcome to the crew. And I gain 27 temporary HP for wild shaping.
Okay. So you're 27 temp, 17 base AC. Excuse me, 17 base AC, 18 shapeshifted AC, and you said 102 overall HP.
My overall HP should be 139.
Was that with the 27?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Because you have that 10 from 8 as well.
Yep.
Correct. All right. I just like to make sure.
Yep.
Okay. So you start walking forward. What path are you guys taking? Are you walking down the main path through the church corridor towards where the zealot and this other individual just came walking out of?
Would I happen to recognize any of these individuals?
No, a lot of the Paylor, a lot of the Pierces, priests, they're all very clad in similar distinction. The best way to look at it would be kind of like Space Marines. Like you would be able to tell from the distinction of like maybe the scrolls they had on their shell on the thing. But as far as base, no. But you know this guy specifically, you have not seen before. He looks fresh. His armor looks fresh. He still has the bleach in his armor, in the white, as they say. Well, you can still definitely approach if you want to.
Hold on. I'm thinking. Can I get, let's see, how far? Can I get within like 30 feet of like the church people, and then can I cast detect evil and good?
Sure. What's the distance on it, and is it like a range area?
It's 30 feet from my 30 within 30 feet of yourself. You also sense whether the hollow spell is active there. But I can sense location of any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
Is this a feature?
No, this is a spell. First level. But it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood. I just want to detect
A hollow spell. I'm assuming
What,
it's a spell called hollow.
what these fools are.
Okay. So, in relations to where you're at, put a point, like do a 30-foot circle on where you're casting the spell. Because there's a range of 30 feet, essentially.
Oh.
Well, what I mean is, like, is your point of origin the very end right here? Like, is that
The point of origin's me, because it has to be me, and then the ending is at that.
Oh, I misunderstood the spell. Okay, well, that's on me. Oh, yeah, within 30 feet of yourself. Okay, I didn't read that right, so that's my fault. All right, cool. So, in relations to, as you immediately walk up, okay, give me a second. What form are you taking, Jeva, right now?
We're a spider in his armor, and I'm next to my lizard. Or sorry, no, I'm an owl. Sorry, forgot about that. Forgot about the plan.
All right, so you're an owl. Okay, so when you walk up, you just see them walking out. You do sense evil on this guy right here.
And he was one of the priests, or
This guy right here? No, he was a refurbished, disheveled homeless person.
okay.
He was saved.
Fucking refurbished.
God
Hey, did you
damn.
call him a refurbished homeless person?
Holy shit.
I did.
Barely sees people as people, so this makes sense.
God damn.
He's fucking reformed, bro. Okay, so I can sense evil on him. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's
you
fucking...
sense evil. You sense. Well, let me finish because we got interrupted in the middle of my saying.
I'll finish.
This you sense evil briefly on him as they're walking out. As this guy turns and looks up and he sees you, you see him kind of just motion towards this guy. You don't catch anything, Aenax, with your passive perception, but Jeva, with your passive perception, you can tell that this guy is casting a spell, and it's at that moment that you don't sense this guy is no longer evil. So you catch him being evil and then no longer being evil. That's what you sense with your spell, but with lack of perception. But Jeva is able to see this of a spell casting on the other character.
I'll just whisper through his armor. He just cast a spell on the other guy.
I'm just gonna nod.
I hear
gonna
his
stand
armor
there.
creak that he nodded.
Is the dude just is he just like standing there, or is he like walking away, or?
He hasn't lost a step. They're still walking forward towards you, like directly at you, because you are in the middle of the path. But they're just slowly walking up. They're about 15 feet. Yeah, well, now 10 feet away. If you were on this square, like what square are you on specifically?
You know
Kind
what?
of put yourself right in the middle.
I think I'm just gonna nod casually at him, and I'm going to sidestep and let them walk by.
All right, Hobart. Have a wonderful day. It was great meeting you, and I'm so happy that you could be welcomed into Paylor's light. Have a wonderful day, and may the steps that you walk be blessed every day. And then the guy starts walking off by himself, and then he turns around.
I'm gonna tell Jeva quietly to keep track of the guy walking away, Hobart, or whatever the fuck his name was.
I will mentally command my lizard to climb out of his armor and tail the guy.
Okay.
And I will just look through my lizard's perspective until something happens with Aenax.
Okay.
No, this is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted.
And what did you want to do?
I'm assuming like the zealot and everything, since these guys are like all new, you said they don't really know. Do they know like who I am? Did they recognize like me?
This guy, you could tell from the sense of how this guy not reacted, but acted in the sense of what your spell gave. They know of you.
Okay.
Right now, they're just ignoring you. He's turned around and started walking back in.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of slowly back up away from the crowd, and I'm just gonna kind of tail the Hobart.
Okay. Go ahead and tail Hobart. Hobart has moved. He's over here if you want to move your characters to wherever you're going to try to sneakily hide. We're going to go back over to the inn. John has returned with food. Some of it looks like gross gruel, which he gives to all of the bugs. One of it looks like a fat platter of some sort of I guess the best way to describe it is like a 3-rack rib platter for you, Hard. And he's also returned with just the sweet drink you asked for. He's like, I don't know if you wanted food or if you ate, but I figured, I mean, he's paying, so get it now and have snacks throughout, right?
I'm gonna tell me twice.
Yeah, and I hear these are pretty good. They call them baby back ribs, but I don't really think they're made out of babies.
Huh.
At least I hope not.
I hope not.
Well, we can ask Law, but I mean, I figure it's one of those. If we don't know what we're eating, but it tastes good, we can still stomach it, right?
Yeah, fair.
Anyway, as he puts down just your food, he puts it down on the stage to the side, out of everybody's way and everything. He hands you your drink, and he gives you. It looks like almost has a slight brown tint to it. Almost looks like beer, almost. But when you go to drink it, you realize it's honey. This is mead. This is actual mead. What do you do?
Really, yeah.
Anything?
Enjoying myself.
Enjoying yourself? Enjoying that prime life? Being a big hitter in the music industry?
Well, I can, yeah.
Okay. Yoko Uno's still just kind of looking around the crowd. She seems distaste, or rather, when she looks around the crowd, you see like almost a sense of distaste across her face. And it isn't like the crowd's being unruly or anything. It's more along the lines of, I apologize. It's more along the lines of it's just not her cup of tea. She seems a bit more reserved than most people. And to that, she has her people and she likes her people. And those people are the Beatles. She looks over at you and you see her kind of hold out a deck of cards. She starts playing with them on the table and asks if you would like to play.
Want to play what?
Just a hand of cards. And the downtime between songs that you're doing right now. While you eat your food and enjoy your mead.
Oh, no, I'm okay. I shouldn't. Thank you, though.
Oh, to turn down cards from myself? That's not something that usually happens. Interesting, but okay. I admire your boldness, and not just your boldness, but your commitment to the art. She seems impressed with your no, even though it was just a no. She seems impressed because people don't turn her down. And if you have Yoko Uno's ear, you have Yoko Uno's ear, and you use it. Nevertheless, you finish your mead. It's sweet. The last drink almost is too sweet, as it seems like some of the honey, even though it was mixed in there and fermented and everything, something thick and viscous at the bottom of it has congealed, but it's just pure sugar. And it finishes off nicely. And then he motions everybody up to the stage once more to practice again. Have not been able to find my list of songs, which is very disgrading for myself. Give me 1 second here while I continue to look for this song, and we can get some more checks in, okay? Is there anything you want to talk to the Beatles about?
Oh, no, just like small talk, just to like pass by, just things like, you know, how'd you guys meet? How long you been playing together? What's the biggest show that you've done? That kind of thing.
Okay. They said, well, we meet in the bio pits. All of us were just kind of scrapping around, and then this is George Barry's son talking. We all met in the bile pits. We were actually working with the goblins, not for the goblins. With the goblins, they like to say for, but it was really with. It's kind of like a contractual thing. But anyway, we're all working with the goblins, and one night we were all just kind of messing around with things, and we found out that sound is more than just sound, and we started practicing. And I don't know why we're still alive. We just got this longevity about us. I mean, hell, I'm 64 years old. John is 74. We just don't seem to be losing any of it. And if you haven't noticed, our being is quite larger than our family. So, I don't know if it was just like blessed by the gods or fucking freaking natures, but we all grew, we all came together, we heard sounds, and we made sounds work for us. And we've been doing that for, 52 years, guys? No, 51. Oh, no, 52. It's 52. No, it's 51. You see Yoko just start shaking her head. You get a feeling that this conversation happens often, and Yoko's tired of hearing this conversation from them. But in relations to continuing on with your questions that you asked, yeah, I've been doing about 52 years, and it didn't really strike until we hit that 35-year mark. And I think it was mainly the goblins. The goblins skyrocketed us too. We were just playing in the pits one day, and the Goblin King heard us, and we just started playing at the Gomo, and then Gomo moved to the Merc facility, and now we're just freelance, which is the best because we get hired by everyone. Actually, I didn't want to put this pressure on you at the beginning, but our biggest shows, should I say, have been kind of one and the same. We've gotten back-to-back invites to the Keeper's Ball. And I think one of us knows the Keeper. Yeah, that's me. You hear Paul McScarab say, the big beetle. I know him. He was a candid fellow. He had some friends about him, and he's quite, I guess, more of a machine than a person, but he is a person on the inside too. I mean, we all are in some way. We all have a soul. Yes, Paul, we all have a soul. Let's not go down that road. But anyway, as I say, you had another question. Was there any other questions in relation to the biggest show? Oh yeah, the biggest show was at the Keeper's Ball, and every day we go, it seems like it gets bigger. And this is going to be our 3rd year in a row, and I didn't want to put that pressure on you in case we didn't win this, because whoever wins this is going to get tickets to the Keeper's Ball, from what is the word on the street.
Huh. Well, that sounds interesting. Don't worry, we're definitely gonna win.
I mean, yeah, this is the first time I've actually had to work to get an invite. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of scared, but excited at the same time. What has been your biggest show? Or your biggest highlight of your career?
I'm not used to giant crowds, mostly small bars and taverns, but honestly my best shows have always been the ones back home, in front of the whole village.
The Traveling Bard Path. I've heard of that. It makes for fun, but that's kind of what we wanted to do. We wanted to go around, we wanted to visit the Mermaid City. That obviously there's a Mermaid City, I see him here. There's also a massive city I hear to the far east, or where we got picked up far east from that. I don't really know where we are. We're always in perpetual motion at this point. But if I ever get out, I'm going to be traveling all around. Yoko has a weird little chant she does that allows us to kind of walk on the sea floor, unabated by the water. It's the only time she'll sing. It's very weird.
Oh. How often do you have to do that?
We only did it once. We discovered it. We were actually hanging out with these cool penguin creatures. They look like these giant mad bird. You see Paul McScarab, the bulbulous creature right there? Hey, that's not nice. You hear Paul say, well, yes, Paul, I know, I'm sorry. I was trying to make a statement about your stature, your grand stature. Oh, that is nice. Yes, Paul, exactly. Anyway, the creatures looked like him, but they were like black and white and like feathered. They were grouped around these giant pillars of like coral. It was kind of weird. But anyway, we were talking to them, and they led us to Yoko, and Yoko kind of just came with us. Yoko kind of looks up. She looks over at you, almost side-eye. And then she looks back down at the cards, and she keeps playing her cards. But, yeah, so we were leaving there, and she was singing for a couple days. We were on the ocean floor, and then massive giant mouth that we couldn't evade. I mean, we could only move so fast with these legs. So, I imagine if you were an octopus, you'd probably get away or something.
No, even then.
What do you mean? Even they couldn't get away?
Probably not. This thing was moving really fast and swallowed a whole town.
Yes. Another town down. Luckily, we were far enough from the penguins. I think they're still alive. I don't really know what they're doing, but they were nice creatures. They didn't really talk much. They chirped a lot, which was kind of weird because chirping made me kind of scared. I mean, birds are scary. Thank God we live underwater. There's no birds. There's just fish, which is just equally as scary. So you can kind of think of this Leviathan kind of like a double-edged sword for us. Kind of protects us from them. It gives us the space to do this. And technically, we are traveling all around, but really, if we can get out of here, we would.
I mean,
Where the street is, you're getting out of here.
I don't know how to get out of here, but aren't fish just birds of the water?
As you say that, you see every one of these beetles, just their mouth full with food, just stop, and it just drains out back into their bowl.
Oh no.
You see Yoko look over, and she's eyeing you, and she knows this. She recognizes, and she's in the know about that saying, but she's never said it, and you just said it. And so you just see fear just cross their eyes. Well, I never, well, they're swimming. So they're not flying. Birds fly, right?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. And you need air to fly, so that's silly. That's silly.
Oh, there are flying fish. Does that count?
There are, which is, you know, that only
Edmund
further
fell
solidifies the
across the
distinction between flying and swimming. Thank you. Thank you, Edmund.
You heard Edmonds yell that from across the bar.
Thank you, Edmund.
You see them slowly, like, deep thinking on that. Like, more than they should be. They finish up their meal and they're like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're going to continue on. Give me 1 second. I cannot find my fucking songs.
Sorry, what was the last part? Randy came in and talked to me about something.
I said I couldn't find my songs, but the next one was Lucid Sky with Diamonds.
Hell yeah.
Give me a performance check with advantage, naturally.
That's a 32.
With this 32, they give you an opportunity to play, like, you feel it. The music is feeling it. You see their eyes are on you. The whole crowd of the tavern's eyes are on you. And the band acknowledges it, and you see kind of John Lindenberg nudge you a little bit to get your attention as you're tunneled into this. You are the music. You feel the music. And they're giving you an opportunity to do a solo. What is your solo? You can post a song of your liking.
Oh no. There you go.
Shitty fluted believer. Okay, I like it. And you start playing the song. It resonates. It resonates well. The specific parts are your movements. Tell me, in what form are you moving? Are you dancing? Are you doing anything specific? Are you hip thrusting? What are you doing?
Alright, I'm just doing a little side-to-side jig.
Little side-to-side jig. You see a couple of the patrons kind of mock your behavior. Not in a mocking tone, but to kind of jam with the beat that you're setting with your body, motion, as well as music. And it creates a great ambiance. A great ambiance for that conversation that's happening with the booth buddies. We come back over to Edmund and Dosferatu. Dosferatu, after a few moments of debate, maybe a minute or two of internal debate, he looks at you. Well, I gave you my statutes. I gave you my regulations on the power that I give you because I'm giving you my power. You are kind of there, ergo an extension of me. You're not me. You have your own free will, etc., etc. But in relations to how you go about obtaining the material you must possess and consume, that too, excuse me, you know those.
I get it. I didn't
want to say it all again. I sounded like all again. I know you got like some sort of book or filing system in your brain. You have files somewhere, and I didn't really want to cross more I's and dot more T's and create a whole new document, you know. Anyway, so yeah, you want this? I'll give it to you. It is gonna be a tedious transformation, a very hard transformation. You'll go through things, and the first day will be like you're a brand new babe. Everything is gonna be bright and kind of edgy, but after that day is over, it's gonna be okay. So if you want to do it, we can begin the process. I just suggest you have a room because this is gonna take a couple hours, and then at the end of it, you're gonna be knocked out. Like you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be pooped. I'm not to knock you out.
Yeah, I have a room. I'm fine. Just let's do this thing.
All right. Well, where's your room then? Let's go there, and I can help you. We can just do this, I guess.
You want so enthused. My God. Yeah, but we'll go to our room back at the place where I was avoiding the goblins. So it's fine.
Okay, cool. So you're just gonna go back to the motel room?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you want to move your character over there, or we just want to use theater of mind right now?
We'll just do theater of the mind. I'll be lucky if I get over there and then back.
Yeah. Okay. So you make it over there to the room. As you approach the Goblin Motel, you see that the jumping contest is still going. Contestant number 137, please step to the line. And you see a goblin kid walk up. So far, the death total has only been 12. We're ahead of the game, guys. You walk through the crowd. You see various goblins rooting for the couple of the goblin children. You see the peg-legged goblin. You also see a few of the old-timers, like he looks like he has a beard, like a scraggly goblin beard all the way down to his knees. But beyond that, you make it to your room. As you get to the room, you like sit down, I would assume. He's gonna sit down. He's like, okay, all I need is you just prick your finger. I'm gonna pick my finger, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of blood on blood. Now, outside of character, have you ever seen or ever read the books, not the Vampire Diaries, Cirque du Freak?
No, I never watched.
Andrew, you read Cirque du Freak?
Yeah, the first two.
First two, okay. Well, so how getting blooded work in there is you essentially just do fingertips to fingertips, and
Oh my god, we're talking. This is awesome. Yeah, let's do it.
So anyway, he pricks your fingertips. He pricks all yours. He pricks all his. You feel the blood of your left hand go out into his left hand. His blood of his right hand go into your right hand. You start feeling a sense of coldness envelop your body. As far as like an internal temperature, you drop like 4 degrees. You feel a wave of almost dread, it feels like, envelop you. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Well, 11.
This wave of dread is a bit cumbersome. All the dark thoughts you've been having lately, not in relation to like dark thoughts, but that feeling of powerlessness compared to the powerful headspace you had. That's kind of weighing down on you, and you're just thinking and you're delving on that. And you hear his voice kind of envelop your mind. Relax. Take a deep breath. Go to your library in your brain. What is it that makes you feel powerful? Focus on that. What is that? What is it that you're focusing on? It could be a memory, something that developed your power, something that you try to strive for. It could be a want, a yearned, anything. What is it that drives you, Edmund, beyond the word power? What is the idea? What is something like you have experienced? Anything.
To ascend to the ultimate rank in the Wizards of Theft.
Okay. So throughout all the history that you've had with the Fae, you've read monuments upon monuments about the Grand Wizards of Thay, an undead Thay that walked the earth for hundreds of years and served many gods. You read another one about another Thay that managed to cast spells through a god called Mistra, and another god that sucked the lives out of other ones and stored it inside themselves. You read about the god Red Mage Thay, one that was ruined to have experienced so much power that in a mighty battle between Archmed Red Thays, he disappeared in a plume of light, presumably ascending to godhood. You read all these just massive things that you yearn for, and it's that idea of being put onto a page to last through the years and eons of all of Red Mage theology and all Red Mage history, and just being that strong person is what's driving, and you're focusing on that. How do you picture yourself in that moment? Not this moment of this blood transfusion, but how that end you meet your goal. What does that Edmund look like?
I mean, ideally it'd be all-powerful, immortal, invincible, able to, at a whim, control the fates of men.
And it's that idea, that thought, you're striving for that. That's what you're holding on to. It's that feeling that you want to do this. You want to talk the talk, you're going to walk the fucking walk. As you're sitting there getting this transfusion, this depressed feeling, these dark feelings that are weighing you down, that thought bears and triumphs over everything. You feel as this blood continues to go out, you feel the warmth in your hand slowly drain out. Your whole body has now dropped probably 6 degrees. You just don't feel warm, you feel cold, feverish, you got cold sweats. But despite all of these physical, not ailments, but trepidations, or I don't want to say trepidation, I'm not sure if that's the right word, but physical sickness, you weather on, you feel stoic, you find yourself standing up, and as you're doing so, you see Dosferatu kind of he's trying to stand with you, but he seems weakened. You feel invigorated, almost, despite this physical ailment. You are experiencing these cold shivers, this new coldness that seeps into your bones, that dreadful thoughts, but overcome by the triumphant thoughts. You are empowered. You feel empowered. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, for 14. What is going on with my roll?
With your 14, and even with this newfound power, you stand up, but you find yourself still kind of hobbled as the blood is still sucking from you and from him into you and you into him. And so as you're standing up, you're still weighed down at your hands from him. And even though this newfound power is invigorating in spirit and mind from the triumphant thought that you're holding on to, it is so debilitating, I guess is the best way to say, because as he's hanging on to you, this newfound strength, it seems to have just been a burst. Kind of, the best thing to imagine is like somebody on their deathbed. They come back and their vitals are fine. Everything's okay. They're ready to come back. They can be discharged. And then they get discharged and they die the next day. You know about that medical like thing that happens? It's a real life thing. So
It's a thing, trust me.
You know, it happens to everyone at your age.
No, it's not everybody at your age. I'm just saying there are like people on like hospice care, things like that, where they get like a fresh breath of life and then they die the next day. I'm not saying it happens all the time. I'm saying there is a real life medical event that is like this that I'm trying to explain. If you don't know what that is, I'm doing my best to try to explain it. So that's what I was trying to clarify. Sorry. But nevertheless,
What I've heard from that is that if I go to the hospital, I'll come out and die the next day after I feel alive. So cool.
no. Tyler, please back me up. You work at a hospital. Like, you
Yes.
gotta know what this is.
Dr. Tyler. Please
Oh,
tune
I
in.
know.
Tyler.
What about the hospital? What do you mean?
So no, I was trying to. So I, you work at a hospital, so I was hoping maybe you've heard of it. But that second life people get when they're on hospice.
Oh yeah. My grandpa did that.
Oh, well, damn. Now I feel like an ass. I'm sorry.
Well, no, like they pulled
Well
out
done.
like the intubation tube and everything because like like he was cooked, and then like he like started talking and acting fucking normal for like an hour, and then he died.
Well,
I don't think Shane's talking about that either. I think you just.
Oh.
no, that's what I was talking about. That's literally what I was talking about.
He said that doesn't help at all. He said, "What fucking use of knowledge you gave."
But that's how you feel as you find yourself collapsing onto your bed. You can give me another Constitution saving throw with disadvantage if you want to try to stay awake.
You sure? Double nat 20s. Look at that.
Wow. Okay.
28.
Oh, holy shit.
Right?
Well, give me 5 minutes real quick. Let me take a quick 5 minutes break because that's good. It's just not what I was expecting good. So give me a few moments here. I gotta think on something.
That was gonna kill me. He's sick of this shit.
No, I wasn't gonna kill you. Trust me. When I kill you, you guys are gonna know.
He wasn't going to, but
Everybody's dying at some point. Everybody's deaths have been written already, so. I.e., the fates have written them. I have not actually literally written them. Just don't punch a fucking ghost.
Maybe.
Unless.
I might.
Everybody has that one fuck around find out with the DM. Chris did it with punching a ghost. Tyler did it when he fucked with the mage inside the maze.
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
Okay, that was fucking hilarious.
That shit. ass.
Andrew learned because he was observant and decided not to do it.
Yeah, I learned from other people's mistakes.
Matt just wants to do it, and so I know he just throws something else out there. So it's like, when do I stop? What lesser evil do I want?
You can't stop Matt from doing anything.
Exactly.
See, accurate. See, there you go. Thank you. I'm glad everyone's kind of figured this out. There will be moments, but the second Shane says, "Are you sure you want to do that?" My resolve hardens, and I'm like, "Yeah, I do. I shouldn't have said it, but it's happening now."
I respect the commitment every time.
All right. So you keep your eyes open. You're straining. You literally feel every neuron in your body is inflamed in pain now. If you could put it on a scale of 1 to 10, you'd be 1,000. It's just so racking. You could barely hold your consciousness. Literally, the DC for this was 25. So,
Oh my god.
yeah, it was a hard DC. Nevertheless, as you strain for your eyes, it's just that focus on keeping your eyes open is what keeps you conscious. It's not the triumphant thought. It wasn't what drove you. It wasn't the newfound feeling of power, or that it's now been gone. It was the fact that you were being sucked by Dosferatu or anything of that. It's just eyes open. Focus, eyes open. It's literally that internal thought that drives your consciousness to stay awake. And as you do, you see Dosferatu stand up, and the shadow's kind of silhouetting you, and he looks at, wow, you're the first person I've ever witnessed actually stay awake from a bloodling, or a bloodening. Or being blooded. There you go. Sorry, I was trying to use the wrong past tense. From being blooded. Well, I guess if you're strong enough, we can keep going. You can blink once for yes or blink
more.
for. Oh, you speak still? Holy shit! Yeah, I mean, your power is as powerful as you can be, and what I mean is your threshold of power is only limited by you, and I mean you're awake. I mean, so if you want to keep going, I can keep going. I'm with, but like you wanted power, and that was the deal. It will come at a cost, but you're gonna get it.
Let's freaking go. Let's get this done.
All right. Can you move your arms? Make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a 25 total.
I'm punching air right now. I don't know if you can hear it. But yes, you can move your arms. So congratulations. You raise your arms. He raises his fingers to your feet. And the thing commences. You feel your temperature continue to drop. You're like, so since you're the first one I've ever seen to kind of stay awake, you're the first one I've ever really tried this on too. I mean, I know we already started, so it's kind of late to say it now, but good luck. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
It's a 20 total.
Total. Okay. You continue to stay conscious. You continue to feel your temperature drop. every neuron in your body, despite being on fire, seemingly continues to get worse and worse. Even though it feels like it can't get worse, the threshold of pain knows no bounds. But as the pain comes the power. You feel as deep and deeper trenches are gorged out through your soul. Not from literally your soul, but just that cold, hard feeling you are now absorbing from the Dosferatu. You feel it inching you closer and closer to death, closer and closer to power, closer and closer to what you were striving for. Here, go ahead. Give me an ice cream sandwich, please. Thank you. Sorry, my daughter came in real quick.
Can I have an ice cream sandwich too, please? That sounds good.
Sorry, Winka has this like hot. You get like 12 sandwiches for like $3, and I'm like, fuck. But anyway, as you're sitting there, full, like posterized across the bed, you see Dosferatu kind of pressing into your fingers. As the blooding continues, you just feel yourself become emaciated. Give me another Constitution saving throw. Give me it with advantage because you rolled so well on the other ones.
Ooh. Oh.
You tried, but 11 times.
You're sitting there and you're fading to black. As you're fading to black, you hear Dosferatu say, just hang in there a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. You're almost there, champ. You're almost there. Go ahead and remake that Constitution saving throw with advantage.
23 total.
Okay, give me a 1d4.
The 2.
Cool. You take 1 point of Constitution permanent damage.
Woof. Can I... Is that healable at any point? Probably via wish.
It's permanent, so... No. This is going to be a drawback from the becoming a vampire. But by next session, I'll have what that race looks like so you can apply it to your character.
Okie dokie.
But this drawback is in part of the fact that you're getting a pushback of power too. So instead of the original aspect of what I had, because you roll a fucking 28 on your Constitution and then a 25 on your Constitution, I'm going to be giving you a little something extra.
Sit.
So... equivalent exchange, as I call it. Nevertheless, you pass out. Dosferatu, with the groan, passes out, and he falls over, and you hear him thunk to the floor. Roll a 1d12.
A 3.
Okay. You are knocked out and unconscious for the next 3 hours or so.
Okie dokie. That seems fair.
AMX, we come back over to you. You're standing off to the side. You're seeing this zealot start walking in with the doors open. Are you doing anything? Oh, excuse me. You're not.
Yeah, I was tailing.
Yeah,
I was tailing.
You're tailing Hobart. Did you
Yeah.
move over to where Hobart was? I apologize.
Kind of close to him, yeah.
Okay. Why did I have you still over there? Okay. Just give me what are you trailing Hobart for? Are you doing anything specific?
I just kind of wanted to like see like where he's going and what's he like doing.
Okay. So as you're watching him go through the crowds and everything, he looks rather normal. He looks really clean. He's shaven. He has a new haircut. He's wearing some disheveled robes, like maybe secondhand robes, but they're clean. What he is doing at the moment is he's walked over to this local, the scum pond, where kids are currently jumping in and out of and playing in this dirty, disheveled shitwater. Nevertheless, he's just sitting there and he's overlooking the lake. You see his eyes are just glancing to the left, to the right. You don't see anything with your, well, since you're actively watching him, give me an active perception check. Jeva, you can as well if you're keeping eyes on him as well.
You said perception?
Correct.
Okay. Uh, 15 flat.
15 flat. I didn't hear what you got, Jeva. Did you have 15?
It's in the chat, 17.
Oh, thank you. All right. With the 15, you just see him kind of surveying, keeping an eye on, like as if he's having an enjoyable afternoon just watching kids play in the water. That's all you get with your 15. But with your 17, Jeva, you see the same thing, but you see his eyes as he's looking to the left, his left, and then as he scales to the right, you see his head just kind of teeter a bit too far to the right, and it looks like he's looking at this contraption next to the water.
I'll relay that to ANX through his armor. Or I guess I'm an owl, so yeah, I'm just on his shoulder. I forgot about that.
Can we get like can we see the contraption that's in this water?
Yeah, it looks like a little pod racer thing right next to him.
Oh, okay. And he's just looking at it?
Well, yeah, he relayed it to you, and so you see with his, so he just looks over at it for a brief moment, and then he looks back over and he's just previewing the pond and having an enjoyable afternoon, it looks like.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep, because I'm assuming where we're standing, there's a lot of people around.
Yes, you're in like one of the main roadways and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance and keep kinda check on him, and if he moves, I'm gonna slowly tail him.
Okay. Well, he's here for probably a good, I would say, hour and a half. He planted his butt on the ground and just kind of sat there, kind of fiddled around in the water, just kind of like twirled his fingers in it, placed his feet in it to cool off. And he kind of just looks up in the air, looks up at the contraptions above. He looks very mildly pleased with everything. And then you see him starts to move. Let me see.
Damn, so it just burned all my spells and shit?
Well, he was here for an hour. I mean, yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
I mean, you still have time if you want to do something else before, like, you're just sitting here and watching him. So.
I mean, Jeva, more than welcome, but I'm trying to be healthy, I guess, in a way. Gather information from... Yeah, covert, there we go. To gather information.
You're not stealthy, my friend. I'm sorry.
I know!
But he does get up and move. Give me a second here.
All right, so you see him move over to the garbage pile to the west. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. And then can you give me stealth checks? And Jeva, can you give me a stealth check with advantage?
Oh, fuck. A stealth check? What you mean? I'm only just following. That was gonna suck.
Alright, it's not a very high stealth check or anything.
Oh, well, joke's
He's
on
just
you.
a-
I have disadvantage.
I mean, he's just a regular homeless person that doesn't have really good eyesight, so.
5.
A flat 5?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You guys feel like you're being stealthy.
Thanks.
I saw Jeva roll an 8. I'm double checking. I mean, it was higher than yours, but
I put it in there. It's 12.
oh, I'm so sorry. You did put it in there. I was reading it backwards. I'm so sorry. Cool. Well, perfect. You feel stealth. You feel a lot more stealthier than Aonax. You hear the clinking of his armor, but nevertheless, you get over to the garbage pile, and he kind of just looks around his shoulders, looks left, he looks right. Something's up. Kind of bends down, clears up a little bit of this trash, kind of organizes it, walks down, and he walks back in. He walks into a garbage area. Are you gonna follow him in?
Yeah.
Okay. As you continue to follow him, you get to see him right here. And then as he gets right here, you see him kind of just turn towards this hole, click a button, and then he continues to walk away. You see this lightning box right here start going up, and it kind of creates a small blistering lightning over the pathway that is here. So you can definitely go through him, it's just it's gonna hurt. But nevertheless, he continues onwards. Just ahead. You can still see him through it, so you don't necessarily need to go in there. But would you like to creep closer to get a better eye?
Slightly.
Slightly, okay. Jeffrey, do you want to do anything specifically?
I'm alright, man.
Okay. Why don't you guys both give me active perception checks?
$17.
And
Okay. With a 17, you see him go over to what looks to be this dumpster-looking thing. He lifts the lid and he climbs in. Lid closes, and he's in there for 15, 20 minutes. He jumps out. He has new clothes on. He looks a little bit more homeless. Or rather, more homeless than what he did look. He's wearing a decrepit tunic that barely covers his lower half and his stomach. He has smear grime all over across his face. And he climbs down and he seems to be walking towards you guys. He hasn't spotted either of you yet, though. What do you want to do?
Is there people around?
There's nobody around you guys.
Okay, perfect.
There's only people
I'm-
on the main causeway over here. So there are like people. It's like 30 feet away, 40 feet away over here. 45, 50 feet. But
I'm
they're not
not
paying
gonna
any mind.
cross the lightning field thing,
Mhm.
but I'm just gonna kind of just make my presence known and just wave at him, and I'm gonna greet him. Hello, friend. I saw you walking out of the Church of Palor, and I'm curious what our Lord Palor has done for you.
He continues to walk forward. Oh, friend. Oh, yes, no, Lord Palor has saved me. He's shown me the light in the darkness that it was my heart, my soul, and now I'm here to help spread his word. I merely changed clothes for comfortability. Those other posh things did not befit my kind soul. I had to relate with the masses so I can spread said good word.
Why did you put up this lightning fence?
Well, I mean, I still need to protect my assets. I still have things that are needing to be protected, and it's not every day you find a secure area such as this that's seemingly free. Imagine, press of a button, you have this whole area to myself, unless you want to climb over the piles and piles and piles of garbage, which, I mean, is a very valid way to get in here, too. It's just kind of trepidatious.
Understandable. I understand the works of this place, and sometimes you have to set precautions to protect yourself.
Exactly. That's why I still have this thing up. I don't really know why you're on my front doorstep. Is everything okay, friend?
Oh yeah, I just was curious since I saw you leave the Church of Palor, and I just wanted to chat about Palor.
So were you trying to fish for answers essentially there?
Kind of, and I'm waiting for him to kind of trust me and bring down this lightning fence.
Okay, so I just need to know, are you trying to like do an insight?
Sure. I mean, yeah, I'll roll for an insight.
Okay, I'm not sure really if you're trying to fish for information.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to fish for information.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and give me an insight to how he's saying. Give me 2 insights, one for the first part, one for the second part. Jeva, you are can make these checks as well.
$18 for the first one, and a 20 for the next one. Oh yeah, we're fucking. I can smell the fucking lies.
Okay, well, with the first one, which was for Jeva 20'd the first one. With the first one, it was his approach to you guys when you guys were walking up, or made yourself known, rather. As he came walking towards you, you saw a slight dip in his stride, almost like a surprise. Like he knows of Anax, almost called you Asius. Of Anax. And when he's telling you this aspect of Palor has saved him from the darkness in his heart, it has shed light on it. You feel what he's saying is true, but not in the manner that he's trying to state it. Like he's trying to cover the lie with truths. Maybe he did have darkness in his heart. Maybe whatever it was that they did do did save him. But in relations to how he is stating to you and how exuberantly happy he is, it almost feels fake. And that's on the first part. On the second part, when he's talking about keeping everything safe, how he has his own front porch, or has his own like secured area with an electrical discharge place, you seem like, or rather you feel like at a certain point there's luck, and then there's someone did something to set this up, and you feel this is a little bit too coordinated. It's off the dirt path. There's not many homeless people that are abound, and there's not many homeless people that are in numbers in this area. In fact, this is probably one of the few areas you haven't seen souls in outside of hotels. So, in relations to the privacy of this area, it seems fashioned. And how he's saying how lucky he is, it seems, again, not fashioned too well. Almost fake in all regards. But he's standing there with a smile on his face, his hair cleaned with just the grime on his face and dirty clothes. He seems quite happy.
Would you mind letting me in so we can talk about our Lord?
Oh, friend, I wish I could let you in, but like I said, this is my space, and I kind of like my space. I don't really like visitors here because, you know, you let one in, you let another in, you let another in. One of them is sick, and now I'm sick. I mean, right here we can surely talk. I mean, there's nothing impeding our conversation here. You can hear me, right?
Well, besides the crackling and everything, would you prefer to go on a walk?
I mean, I know who you are, and I'm kind of hesitant.
Oh,
I'm sorry
you do?
for that. Oh,
You do know who I am.
We all know who you are.
Oh, perfect. Then drop the guys. And tell me. I need information. Tell me why you went in that church.
He looks around.
I can see right through you.
Roll an intimidation check. You gotta roll really high here because you are not really in his melee range. So it's a present.
Oh.
It's an aura check. Are you doing anything to assist him, Jeva?
I'll
18.
Okay. Well, you might get advantage depending on what Jeva does. So, or disadvantage. You never know. But are you trying to help him, Jeva?
He will just see an owl raise its wing in front of its face and whisper something to Anax. And I'm just gonna tell him he was lying about that first part. And if you want me to dispel the shit that was cast on him earlier, just let me know.
Yeah, actually do it. If you want to do that, do it.
I'll
Let's expose this fiend.
I'll fly off of Anax's shoulder, drop my wild shape, and cast Dispel Magic.
Is that third level spell?
Yep.
How long does your detect evil last for, Anax?
I think it's only for that instance in front of that. Yeah.
Okay. So you cast the dispel magic, so his aura of good or the detection of good versus evil would show evil again. But as far as like other magic or any other magics that he had on him too, that would be affected if I'm not mistaken, right? Because it's all magic. It's not just a specific thing, right?
Correct. He has to roll for each one. Unless it's third level or lower. Then he doesn't get the roll, it's just automatically dispelled.
Okay. So you successfully dispelled whatever presence was around him. And I will say your dispel magic helped with the intimidation because you an owl talking and casting a spell is definitely scary. If I ever saw that in the woods, I would fucking shit my pants, run, shit my pants further, and then turn around, look at the owl again, and shit my pants. So, you can roll with
roll another one.
Yeah, roll another d20. If you get higher, cool. If not, we'll just go with the 18.
Damn it!
He looks at you. He watches this owl cast a spell. You see him kind of quiver for a brief moment. And then he runs back to his trash can and hops in.
Before he runs to the trash can, can I cast Hold Person on him?
Sure. You guys have an action if you guys want to do another action. His movement's going to be moving to the trash can.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
gonna
can
cast
move.
hold person unless Chris wants to do something. Wait, you can fucking fly. Just fucking fly over this fucking fence, and or I can just toss you, bro.
Yeah, I've been thinking that the whole time. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? It's literally just a voltage little ball right there. Like,
Well, I had to drop my wild shape to do that, but I will.
oh, to cast a spell?
Yeah, I'll turn to Anax as soon as he starts running. I'm like, do you want me to injure him or just get him back here?
I thought you could cast your spell injured for him.
Not that spell.
Oh.
Only particular spells.
Don't kill him. I need information.
Okay, I'll wild shape into a giant bat and try to grab him.
Okay.
Or can I do a constrictor instead, please?
I'm also casting hold person too.
Okay. Yeah, so you can turn into a constrictor. So, Anax, are you going to throw him over there?
Yeah. Oh, is that? Can I throw him and cast hold person?
I'll
Or is
allow it.
that not, okay. Yeah.
You're not
I'm a
supposed to,
fucking-
but I'll allow it. Cinematic value.
Oh, I'm gonna. Do you want me to roll a strength check to toss snake?
Yeah, how heavy is your constrictor form?
Oh yeah. Wait. Hold on.
I am large. I'm bigger than, or I'm
Yeah, you're-
huge, actually.
Oh, that's a big.
Yeah, you're
fucking
not
snake.
you're not throwing him, I don't think. I'm pretty sure you're not throwing him.
I'm a big boy.
Oh.
I'm bigger than any snake on planet Earth.
Yeah, you're not throwing him. So you could turn into a snake, but you're not to slither over the thing. You could either go directly through the bolt for quick access, taking damage, or you can slither through the trash, which is going to be hindered movement for difficult terrain.
How far away is he?
He is currently right here.
Wait, don't we have freedom of movement?
No, because we
Oh, that's right, it
fucking
only
sat and
lasts
watched
for
this
an
guy
hour.
do jack shit for a goddamn hour.
Come on, bro. I'm trying to get information.
I'm not. That's that wasn't towards you.
He's 35 feet away.
Okay, 35 feet. If he was that far, shit. Well, I already fucking said it. So I'll dash over to him and get into his threat range. My movement's 30.
Okay. What's the whole person check?
Wisdom saving throw 15. Let me double check. Full person, yeah, saving throw 15.
Okay. So he turns to run and he fails. So you can easily catch him, Jeb, on your turn.
Okay.
Make an action if you'd like. And what action is that you're taking, Java?
Oh. I will just coil around him for if the hold person breaks.
Okay.
And then I'll just
So you have him.
Oh, sorry. And then I'll just look over to Anax and say, just say the word and I'll squeeze the life out of him. Or you can bash his head in, whatever you like.
You're quite
And-
stuck, friend. Why don't you tell me your true intentions, and you might be able to make out of this.
Looks up. He looks at the snake. He looks down. He looks at you. He looks back up. You see him look over at the dumpster. Then he looks back over at you, Tyler. And you see his gaze is almost as if he's looking past you. Jeva, with your perception watching and you're coiling him, you're kind of following his gaze. And as you look up and you're looking towards Aenax, if you were to continue looking past Aenax, you would see that you would be looking at your original orientation, your original location of where you guys were doing. Were rather watching him. Not this spot, but further down, over here. And in the distance, you hear a... and then some screams. And you see a plume of smoke. And he looks over at you guys. Next time, we'll talk on Dragon Ball Z.
Damn it.
This freaking guy.
Got him.
Damn it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Good game,
stuff.
guy.
Yeah, good stuff.